So today is Victoria Day, a Canadian holiday that is very strange compared to other holidays in Canada. Mostly because the holiday is about honoring Queen Victoria, a foreign monarch who in recent years has become way more controversial in Canadian politics, but I'll get to that later. Also in Canadian politics, Queen Victoria is usually phrased as the Mother of Confederation by the media and politicians, which is actually a very cringy title, especially in the fact that a strong majority of Canadians anymore aren't really hardcore monarchists and would like to pretty much sever its ties from the British monarchy and just become a republic. But that's a topic for another time. The holiday is usually called the long weekend in Canada because it's on a Monday and you pretty much get the day off for most jobs, which I guess is the only good thing about this holiday, by the way. Also on Victoria Day, the federal government hangs the Union Jack flag onto the flagpole next to the Canadian flag around every federal buildings, airports and military bases around the country. Thankfully, this stupid tradition of hanging the Union Jack flag next to the Canadian flag only lasts till the sun sets, because who the hell wants to be reminded that they used to be a British colony? Also, for some dumbass reason, the Canadian government loves to call the Union Jack flag the Royal Union flag. In recent years, if you hear about Queen Victoria in the news these days, it's usually in the context of Indigenous activists either pouring red blood onto her statues or by just knocking her statues down around the country as a form of protest. This is also happening in my home city of Kitchener as well, because there's a park in Kitchener called Victoria Park, very close to downtown Kitchener. In fact, even a Ion LRT station is named after this park as well. In fact, Indigenous protesters in Kitchener are calling on the city government to change the park's name to Willow River Park, which, to be fair, that's a better name than naming your park after a foreign monarch that has been dead for 124 years. Just saying. So that's Victoria Day for you. A very forgettable holiday compared to the other holidays in Canada. Honestly, I think it would just be better if Canada just renamed it to something like the Long Weekend or something similar to that, because that's how people think of it anyway. In 2014, there was actually a petition to rename Victoria Day to something that respected not only the First Nations of people, but also the monarchy as well. Don't ask me why we have to respect the monarchy as well. I think it should just be abolished, like any ordinary Canadian wants it to be abolished. But there are a bunch of weirdos in Canada that really like the monarchy, who have a lot of political power in this country, so I guess what are you going to do?